Hello folks, I decided to do this video in response to some of my students who had requested that I record some of these riffs for them from my book, Complete Scale and Chord Theory for Guitar by Joe Livoti, that's me. This was a recent New York Times #1 bestseller, and a lot of my students had said it would be helpful for them if they could actually watch me do these at home on a video, and some actually videotape me in the class. And then I've had also requests from other people who have bought the book and then contacted me online and wondered how to kind of interpret these and some technical tips. So these are the riffs on page 75. It's the basic A minor box pentatonic scale. It's the first movable scale that I teach to students, and the one that we all probably know best, you know, as rock guitar players, blues guitar players. So it's this one. Try to see, like, there we go. Couple of things. Notice when I played the scale, you know, just playing the scale, I'm trying to play it in time, clearly with alternate picking. That's the first step, is to get this down, up, and be really smooth with your pick. Try to keep the pick flat to every string. Notice that I'm not anchoring my right hand to anything, right? It's just floating nicely over the, not doing this, you know, or locking into the bridge. My hands is just moving nice and smoothly. And you want to practice that if that's something new to you, you know. If not, you know, this could be all. This lesson could actually be old hat for anybody who's an accomplished rock or blues player, but for beginners there may be some useful stuff in here. So we'll start with riff number 1, a simple bend on string 3. And notice what I'm doing here with my pick is, again, that feel of alternate picking, down, down, up as I return the bend. So the movement looks like alternate picking. Down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm just not picking that up. Also the bend, you want to aim for a good clear hold step from D to E. So, and then you can also do the bend to half step for that blues note, you know. But whatever you do, it should be accurate, right? Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 introduces a slide and a pull-off on string 3. We're playing string 1 fret 8 with a down. String 1 fret 5 with a down. String 3 fret 8 with a down. Sliding to fret 7, pulling off to fret 5. And then the root. So I'm going. Notice on those 2 downs on string 3, I'm using a rest stroke. So the pick goes from string 3 to string 2 and sits there, and then to string 3 and sits down. This way I let the guitar do the work for me. I'm not pulling my hands in and out and wasting any motion. Okay. The next one follows that move with a hammer on and then a roll. This is number 3. So I'm going downstroke, slide, pull off, hammering on kind of flat with my finger more vertical, rolling to fret 7 on string 4 without lifting the finger, so I don't get an accidental pull off like that. I want to roll it straight to string 4. And again, notice the rest strokes with the pick. I'm going down, up, down. Okay. Number 4 introduces a slide with sweep picking. And on here, I'm sliding finger 3, barring finger 1, and then coming up on the root, and notice my pick again is going straight from string 5 to 4 to from 4 to 3, and then from 3 to 2. So the pick goes straight down. It doesn't bounce in between or stop and start again. It's one straight downstroke. And that's like the intro riff to Mississippi Queen or Purple Haze, and in E would be Mississippi Queen. Right? Like that, or Purple Haze. So we're doing it today. Like that. The next one, a unison bends. I'm bending string 3 fret 7 until it sounds like string 2 fret 5. Right? You want to get that real exact and precise. So I bend the note, rest stroke down to string 2. As I play string 2 fret 5, I let go of string 3. So I don't hear this, which is lame. So I want to get this. And then an upstroke on string 2 fret 8 and a pull off. And we've all heard this riff in Building Times, right? The next one does the same thing but skips over string 3 or string 2 and goes to string 1 fret 5. Okay. The next one is again the root with a down, string 3 fret 8, slide and pull off, fret 7 with a down, and then the root with an up. So the point of this riff is to catch that 7th fret in time with the downstrokes. It's not a hammer-on. We're going down, 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 up. Okay. The next one kind of combines what we did on 5 and 6. I bend string 3 fret 7 a hold step, bar 2 5 1 5. Sweep pick down, and then my upstroke on 2 8 with the pull off. And again, that sweep pick is not bouncing in between. It's one long downstroke. Okay, so not this, because that's just 3 downstrokes. It's not a sweep. Okay, the next one introduces a bend on string 2 fret 8. This is number 9. I'm going to slide into string 2 fret 5, bar to fret string 1 fret 5, and then a bend on 2 8. Again, that bend should be a precise hold step. This one sounds really bad if you're short or long, right? So like that. I'm doing that with all downstrokes because I'm on downbeats. This is the intro riff of Since I've Been Loving You, which is in D, right? Right, on Zeppelin 3. So most of these riffs I've appropriated from other sources. So like that. Little vibrato there. Number 10 starts with that. And then a roll from 4/7 to 5/7. And then down, up. Okay. Number 11, very common riff. I kind of bar 1 5 and 2 5, 1 8 with a downstroke, pull off to 5, 2 8 with an upstroke. And then I end it on a 2 8 bend. You could do it once, or you can go. Okay. The next one, let's see, number 12. This is kind of like some of the now they're going to start to kind of combine things from other riffs. So most of the techniques were covered in the first 10. So this one, number 10, 11, what is this, 12? I'm going like this. And that's a bend on string 1 fret 8, a hold step, and I'm going down, up, bend, sweep and bar, and then string 1 fret 8. Okay, common riff. These are all standard rock and blues licks. The next one, number 13, introduces a bend and a hold. I'm going to do basically riff number 1, pin that right on the hold step, and then play string 2 fret 8 with my 4th finger, go back to string 3, let it down, finish the riff. So the riff is this. The mistake I see on this a lot is people start letting the note down before they hit the 3rd string again, so you get this, which again sounds lame. So you want to get this. Okay, a bend and a hold. The next one, we've already seen a couple of these. This is going to go. I got this riff from a Clapton solo years ago on Ain't Got You, on the history of Eric Clapton. And I think he did it in G. So it's going like this. A bend, bar and sweep. Here's that slide and pull off again. Upstroke on the root, and then roll to 3/7 without lifting the finger. Just smush the knuckle. And that's that one. Let's see, what's this one? Number 15. We've already seen this part. And then, so this is combining the bends and holds with like number 6, I think. My pick, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So I'm on the beat. Bum, ba-da-da, down, up, right? So I always pick with the beat. Even when I slide, pull off, bend, whatever I do, I kind of pulse that hand and come back in downs on down beats, up on up beats. Kind of simplifies what my hand is doing. Okay, let's see. The next one is... so we've already done this. Bend, bar and sweep, 2 pull-offs, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's see, this is number 17. This is like a Jimmy Page kind of lick. Right. I'm doing a downstroke pull-off from 1/8, upstroke on fret 7, 2/7 with a down, pulling off, and notice I rest stroked down to string 1, which sets up the next part of, the repeat. And then you can end it, however you want to end it. Let's see, what's the next one here? I can't read these without my glasses, but it's, let's see what's up here, folks. Number 18. I do a bend on 2/8, and hold it and play 1/8. So I'm bending these with 3 fingers. Notice all my bends, I use finger 3 and I bunch up 3 fingers. I could also bunch up 4 fingers, but I never bend with just 1 finger, at the least 2, so I don't strain my knuckle and I get a nice strong bend. Now this one I'm going to bend 2/8, downstroke, up on 1/8 while I hold that, come down, play the 5th fret. Okay, number 19. So number 19, we're up to a 1/8 bend, like that. So I'm bending string 1 fret 8, a hold step with 4 fingers, bring it down, 1/5, up on 2/8, pull off, and then 2/8 full step bend. So that's this. Like that. Okay. Number 20 is a triplet pattern. You could do this all the way, I'm doing this, like that. And this is frequently done all the way down the scale. You know, you hear people go, the typical Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin 1 riff, right? But what I'm doing here is I'm going, so down on 1/8, pull off, up on 2/8, down on 1/5, up on 2/8, pull off, bend. So notice the pick is staying in between strings 1 and 2. Like that little vibrato, right? Whoa, the strap fell off. Okay, the next one, 21, does the same thing. Triplet pattern starting from string 4, starting with a pull-off. Is the riff. I'm going like this. Down on 4/7, pull hammer, down on 3/5, up on 4/7, down on 3/5, up on 3/7, pull hammer, bend. Like that. Next one, 22. Like that. So I'm bending 2/8, bring it down. Notice I'm killing the note before I bring it down. I could put my pick on the string to do that. So it doesn't sound like this, which is not really what I want. So I want to do the 2/8 bend, pull off, 3/7 to 2/5, 3/5, 4/7. Am I picking? Down, 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 up, down, up. Like that. Okay, next one is number 23. And this one is okay, so what I'm doing here is playing string 2 fret 8 with a down pick, pulling off, 3/7 with a down, 2/5 with an up, bend string 3, and sweep pick down as I bar 2/5 1/5 like we did in number 4 or 6, I think, somewhere back there. So it's that. Down, down, up, down, and sweep. Okay. Now the next four, the last four, 24 through 27, use the sliding form of this scale, which hopefully you can see. It's down here on the right side of the page. And this is the same notes but played in a sliding form. So it starts with finger 3. I play the whole scale with fingers 3 and 1. And notice my picking is down and up, and I pick through the slides. So I'm going down, up as I slide, down, down as I slide, up, down, up as I slide. Same thing backwards, down, slide, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then like that. So it looks like this. Right? This brings up a point that I point out to students all the time, that when I'm picking stuff, I don't really think about, is that note a down or is that note an up? It starts with my right hand, and the feel is more, am I playing the note while my hand is going down or while my hand is coming up? So the beat is always here, and then the notes fit the right hand. So I wouldn't be thinking, you know, down, up, down. I'd be thinking that my right hand is doing this, and then the riff is going to fit into that. Right, and then I just fit the and then I just clean the picking up. So it's a concept that I'm working in, and I'm not memorizing the picking for every individual riff and all of that, which would be a little beyond my mental capabilities. So if I'm working out, or any riff, it's just basically the pulse in my hand, and then am I playing it while the hand is down or up, and that simplifies everything. So anyway, riff 24 is the same as riff number 1, but starting on the root on string 2, fret 10. I could also start here. Same riff. Okay. Number 25 is again the same riff we did on number 4, but starting with number 2, with finger 2, sweep pick down, bar finger 1, up on the root. Same thing. 26 is a little chromatic. I'm doing a down on 112, up on 11, down on 10, up as I slide, down on the root. You could do this all the way down the scale. And that's common in the blues scale to the sliding form. You could repeat riffs in all 3 octaves, which is kind of cool. The last one, number 27, is starting from the root, like that. And I'm going down on the root, up, down, up as I slide, down, up. Okay, so that takes care of all the riffs on page 75, and I hope that's some help with learning these and getting some of the techniques down that I'm trying to show with this scale. And these are the techniques that you'll use on all of the other scales in the section, the major pentatonics and all the different minor pentatonics. Your goal is, as you get these down, to combine them, change them, look for ways to make your own riffs out of them. A good strategy is to take the last note of a riff, find a riff that starts on that note and combine it. So if I go in this, I can go, and so on, and then kind of start improvising with these and bringing your own ideas to the table, which is what it's all about. So I hope that was of some help for you folks who have been using the book or working on your blues playing in general. Again, it is available on Amazon, and I will be trying to post some more instructional stuff from the book in the next few weeks. Some of the page 1 exercises that I get requests about as well, dealing with the major scales and the arpeggios. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me through my website or YouTube or email or whatever, and I'm always glad to help out and try to clarify some stuff for you. So thanks a lot, and good luck with your playing.